Welcome back, Silver Stackers. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. We post daily videos covering the latest information in the world of precious metals, more specifically, silver. One of my subscribers sent me this article. It's very interesting and informational. It's titled, "Off the Record, Silver Looks Better Than Gold in 2024 according to the LBMA survey." LBMA stands for London Bullion Market Association, and a little over a year ago they mentioned that their vaults are near empty, along with the COMEX and the LME, which stands for the London Metals Exchange. First off, we know that gold doesn't have as much opportunity as silver. That's why my name is Silver Slayer and not Gold Slayer. That's why there's not as big of a gold community on YouTube as there is silver, right? Silver's the best of both worlds. It's like gold on steroids, because there's an industrial side that gives a lot of opportunity moving forwards, where gold relies simply on the dollar and economic uncertainty. Silver does that along with the shortage and the ever-growing demand moving forwards. So anyways, let's check out this article. Very interesting headline, and I'm curious what they have to bring to the table. Although the Federal Reserve is expected to maintain interest rates at restrictive levels through most of 2024, by the way, we have no idea. There's so many unknown variables, including the presidential election, who wins that, where this war is headed. There's so many unknown variables, so we can't invest off of assumptions or opinions or speculation. You have to be very careful. So it goes on to say that even if the Federal Reserve is expected to maintain interest rates at restrictive levels through most of 2024, geopolitical uncertainty will continue to support gold prices in the next 12 months, according to sentiment during the London Bullion Market Association 2023 Global Precious Metals Conference. I would love to go to one of those and vlog it so you guys can get an inside scoop and I could interview people. Would you guys like to see that? I'm definitely planning on expanding out, branching out into the world, and bringing this channel just to a whole next level. So anyways, according to the LBMA's annual end of conference survey, conference participants said they expect gold to outperform within the precious metals market. However, anecdotal observation and comments during the conference show solid support for silver, with some analysts saying it is cheap compared to its fundamentals. What do they mean by that? Well, silver has real-world uses along with gold, but gold is mainly used for jewelry and coins and bars and earrings and necklaces and religious purposes, and it's a store of wealth. Yes, gold is used a little bit in technology. I used to scrap gold out of cell phones and laptops as a hobby. You don't get much out of it to make a pretty penny, but it was more just interesting to me. But regardless, gold is mainly just used to sit around and look luxurious on people, where silver is used mainly in laptops and cell phones and dental alloys and colloidal silver in the medical world, since it has antimicrobial properties and can purify water, plus solar panels, 5G towers, electric vehicles, so on and so forth. Space equipment, you name it, silver probably is used in it. And there's a shrinking, diminishing supply. If you guys don't believe me, we had record-breaking supply deficits this year. We throughout the history of mankind owning, using, trading, bartering precious metals between gold and silver, we've never seen a supply deficit this big this year. Hundreds of millions of ounces in the red. And it's only going to get worse. More and more silver is going to be needed, and there's less and less of it. That's real world uses. That's what makes silver cheap compared to its price, is the fundamentals. That's what I push and talk about on this channel. Not the micro, not what silver's going to do with the FOMC meeting next week. I'm looking at the bigger picture. So anyways, silver is a metal we need to keep an eye on, said Suki Cooper, precious metals analyst at Standard Chartered. The LBMA conference survey shows that participants see silver prices trading around $26.80 an ounce by next year's conference in Miami, Florida. The bullish outlook comes as silver is currently trading around $23 an ounce. I think that is a very humble, minimal prediction, because you're going to hear me say this again. The unknown variables are so extreme nowadays, given the circumstances of what's going on with basically two wars, a collapsing dollar. Who knows who's going to win the 2024 election? I mean, the BRICS nations, given the USD being dethroned as the world reserve currency. There's so many things going on. There can and there will be a wrench that gets thrown in and just knocks everything off course, and every prediction is way, way off balance. Look what happened in 1980 and 2011. Silver shot up to $50 within, a year or two. Not saying that will happen, and not saying that should happen, because it would, it has to be a gradual approach if it wants to stay there, price stability. But I'm just saying, just take price forecasts with, a pinch of salt. So although bullish or gold and silver have struggled through 2023 as Federal Reserve has aggressively raised interest rates, the gray metal has managed to hold on to a solid gain compared to where prices were trading during last year's conference. Silver prices were trading around $18.60 an ounce. And for those who are newer into the precious metals world, silver, and you think that $23 silver is cheap, for the last decade, the average price of silver has been $15. I remember on this channel, because I've been posting for a long time, making daily videos for a long time, we celebrated when silver hit the July 2016 high of $21 silver. In 2016, I was still posting videos on this channel, and I remember when silver broke past $21 in July, and we all were shocked. $21. So for someone who's been stacking for years, $23 isn't as low as someone who started in February 2021 when silver was $30. Now they see their investment, in the red. Perception is everything. So analysts have said that silver industrial demand in the solar sector has provided solid support for the precious metal as investors focus on the global green energy transition. Silver's use in photovoltaic, which are PV cells used in solar panels, is going to drive silver prices higher, said Phillips Baker, CEO of Hecla Mining. We're talking about the CEO of Hecla Mining, folks, and he's talking about silver. One of the biggest mining companies, well-known, trusted, respected, is talking about silver, not gold. They said silver is going to be driving higher prices. On the sidelines of the conference, he said this is not an issue that will be going away anytime soon. The guy that digs up this silver is saying this. He would know more than anyone, especially when you're talking about fundamentals, which is supply and demand. If he cannot mine all that silver to meet the demand, investing 101, low supply, high demand pushes the price up. Solar panels will drive demand for the next decade. He didn't even bring up electric vehicles. Every automobile company by the year 2030 will be electric. EVs, I could say, even have a bigger demand. I even think that in the next decade, electric vehicles could push more demand than solar panels. Given, though, that solar panels have a very short half-life, where EVs, they could last, especially if we're talking about electric. So we have two variables that would push silver through the roof demand-wise. And silver's a byproduct. They're looking for gold, lead, and zinc. They find silver by accident, which makes it even worse. So turning to gold, according to the survey, participants see prices pushing $1,990.30 an ounce by this time next year. The outlook comes with December gold futures trading around $1,936 an ounce. Analysts have noted that the ongoing chaos in the Middle East as Israel's war with Hamas enters its third week shows how safe haven demand can impact gold prices. Gold prices are up more than 5% from last month's 7-month lows. With the Fed on hold next year, U.S. monetary policy will not be a major factor for gold. Geopolitical uncertainty will be an important driver for the price. And he says safe haven demand should be good for gold and silver in 2024. So that's another reason. Silver is a safe haven with a lot of opportunity beyond just the safe haven part. Like silver, The gold market has built a solid base well above last year's prices, and during the 2022 LBMA conference, gold was trading around $1,650 an ounce. Along with safe haven demand, analysts note the yellow metal continues to be well supported by central bank demand, which hit a record high in the first half of 2023. Conference participants are also bullish on platinum, with prices expected to hit $1,153.70 an ounce next year, according to the LBMA survey. That's interesting. Platinum continues to struggle around $900 an ounce. Do you guys invest into platinum as well, or palladium? Let me know. However, dwindling supplies, growing industrial demand, and the burgeoning green hydrogen economy are expected to support the precious metal. I don't want to go too much into platinum, but so yeah, anyways, that's what's going on right now. That's what the LBMA analysts are saying off the record, in interviews, not officially during the conference, but probably interviews on the sidelines, or like they said, someone did mention during it. But that's where analysts are, and even the CEO of a mining company is saying silver is going to be the one you should keep your eye on. They literally said that silver is a metal we need to keep an eye on. That's what's going on, folks. You can see why this is such a great article, and I thank the person that sent me this, that emailed me this article. Thank you so much. I love when you guys do that. I have a lot of other stuff. I have 5 tabs open of other very important information as well that we're going to be covering. We have a lot of stuff, folks. I'm always going to give you the newest, latest, freshest, most up-to-date recent information in the world of precious metals, more specifically silver. Every single day, you're going to get the inside scoop. I'm the only channel you need to be subscribed to. But you should subscribe to other channels and support them. I'm just saying that if you're subscribed, you're never going to miss a beat. Plus, I do lots of giveaways. As we approach 100,000 subscribers, I'm doing a massive giveaway. And the entry video is still live. And if you wanted to purchase some silver, I recommend Miles Franklin, one of the most respected, trusted companies out there. Send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. They have new deals every single Monday. I'll start showing price sheets and what the deals are on a weekly basis, so you guys don't have to email, to find out. But still, they will hook you up. If anything were to happen out of the blue, Andy would fix it. You could send me an email. I could call Andy directly from my phone and tell them your situation. He would fix it within a heartbeat. So it's like a safety net there. Plus, it's like buying silver or gold from your best friend compared to someone online where you don't even know their last name. So I'm honored to be able to offer you guys that relationship, a business relationship. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.